Hi, I'm Don Stegall. This is part 2 of my series on making a V-tail. In this series, I'm showing how I take this half of a stabilizer and turn it into a plug, and I'm making molds so that I can make multiple pieces to make multiple V-tail molds. I've primed the tail plug. I primed it and sanded it about 4 times, and I put one last coat on it. So I'm getting real close to being able to actually make some if I make a parting plate. So I'm going to make a parting plate and show you how I do that. I have some 12-inch by 12-inch pieces of 3/4 inch MDF, and the plug is about 425 thousandths thick. So I can use 1/4 inch balsa for the parting plate, which will work out fine. I've got a 6-inch piece here, and I'll just cut it and join it, and then I'll mark out the part and cut it out. And so I'm going to glue this together, and I'll show you the rest of it from there. Okay, I made a line 3 inches from the edge because fitting it on my plate, I found out these are not 12 by 12. I thought they were. They're 11 by 12. So at 3 inches in, I'll have plenty of room, and the flange will be way big enough. So what I do is line up the back of the trailing edge, which of course is straight, and trace around the part. The parting plate does not have to be perfect. So what I do is put clay in, and it keeps the epoxy from running under the part, because that would be a big problem. So I'm going to cut this out, and I'll file it to shape, and we'll see what kind of fit I have on the plug. Well, I've cut out the opening for the part, and the part will go right in and through it, and it's reasonably close, so it should be easy to line up the plug when it comes time to start the layup. I've already mixed up a batch of West 105 with 205 hardener, which only has a 10-minute pot life. So what I'm going to do is brush that on the back of the parting plate. And we'll get some protection from my So now I'm going to take the parting plate and put it on the base. got some epoxy on the top surface. I'm using some leftover film from a bagged wing, and I'm going to put it over the balsa so that any epoxy that comes through won't stick. And then I put another 3/4 inch plate on top of it. And now the parting plate is attached to the base, and I'm getting epoxy everywhere. I should have worn gloves. So now I'll let this harden, and then I'll show you how I prep the parting plate. It's been close to 24 hours since I put this parting plate on the base, so it should be well adhered since this epoxy had a 10-minute pot life and a thin film life of maybe 2 hours. So let's check it out. So the parting plate is well adhered. I had already sanded the interior. Some people don't spend a lot of time on parting plates, and parting plates can be the difference between good parts and bad parts. So I actually spend a fair amount of time and effort on the parting plate. What I'm going to do now is sand the surface, and I will drill some countersunk holes as locators so that when I make the other half of the molds will be self-aligning. So what I'm going to do is, I don't want those countersink holes in the way of the clamping screws. My micro SD card was write protected, so I lost the video of where I prepped the parting plate. You can see that I've already sprayed primer on it, and you can see the dimples for the locator positions. And sanded this using a sanding bar so I could keep it flat, because you don't want to get your trailing edges and leading edges not straight, because then your mold won't be as accurate as you want it to be. So I take the time to prep the parting plate, and usually when I've got the plug close to done, I start making the parting plate. I do that for a couple of reasons. If you happen to get a ding in your plug, it's a whole lot easier to deal with it all at once. So I hope you're enjoying watching the videos. I appreciate the comments and the feedback. Most of my videos lately have been about ARFs, and I'm going to continue doing a bunch of videos on ARFs by the World Models and the Wings Maker, because they have a lot of really nice models. In the video you'll see links to rcpro.org, stegallhobbies.com, my drill bit charts, and RC Calculator's Android applications. If you use a drill and you have an Android device, you need drill bit charts. Get the free version and check it out, and I hope you'll upgrade to the Pro version because it's getting a lot of new features. rcpro.org is the home of club40racing.com and RC Pro Warbird Racing, and those racing classes are a lot of fun. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have many happy flights and happy landings, and we'll see you next time.